Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
What'd you say, bitch? Are we live?
Are we live?
Randy, I just want to let you know that earlier this week I did radio with Ray Hartman, and his sound engineer, Howard Morton, wanted me to give you a big shout out and was like, oh my God, tell Randy that from one engineer to another that he's doing good work.
Thanks, Howard. I appreciate it, buddy.
I know. I thought that was really sweet.
He's a good dude, man. I like him very much. We go way back to radio days back at fucking 590 The Fan and 590thefan.com.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
The
trying to find my
Fan?
fucking cell phone.
Here, this. Okay.
Whose is that?
Don't know. This is an inconspicuous cell phone.
Burner phone.
That's
Is this your burner?
that's my phone.
That's his hoe phone.
That's my I record the podcast on my whole phone, and that's my regular.
Oh, this is your regular
phone.
cell phone?
Oh, let's get those lights in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's
Howard's awesome.
He's got an OtterBox on the phone, so that's good.
On the hoe phone?
You
Dude,
have to.
I have been fighting. What's this background? I'm trying to understand. Is it a piece of meat with a little bit of mold on it, like microphone?
He does not want you looking at his phone.
I do not want you looking through my phone.
Randy has dick pics galore.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who fucking doesn't?
Put him in a hidden folder.
I don't have as many on my phone as you do, but I have some on my phone.
Put him in a hidden folder.
They are. I'll just make sure that folder's
That's me
hidden.
raising my hand because I truly have no dicks on my
Oh,
phone.
yeah, I have all kinds of them.
The only dicks I have on my phone are from when I Google penis to do a bit with somebody.
Why would you type penis and not dick?
I don't know. I think I was big penis or something.
You were hoping for a more like a diagram or something?
Because I'm a square. I know I don't
Let me see your
seem.
penis.
I know I don't seem like a square, but sometimes I'm a square and a narc.
That's me.
I'm not a narc like you. I'm a narc on things around the neighborhood. You know. That's
You're
when
a neighborhood narc.
I'm a neighborhood watch narc. And I am. I let you know. Those signs with the little dog in the neighborhood and it's neighborhood watch.
Yes. And it's a guy going.
I want one in front of my house
Doesn't
to let
it have
everybody
a burglar
know.
on it too?
Oh yeah, the burglar that's all black and he literally looks like a clip art, like a silhouette.
And is he wearing a mask?
I think he is.
We got to look it up.
Yep.
I've never seen anyone in my neighborhood walking around looking like that.
Neither have I because it's not a real person. See?
He's
Here
wearing
he
a
is.
nice hat.
Oh yeah, look at him. That's not a good one. Here we go.
So
Neighborhood
if
watch
you see
program.
a man with a top hat, what kind of hat is it?
It's definitely a top hat that someone punched the top in because they were mad at him.
And a one of those coats. What are they called?
Cloak.
A
Trench
cloak.
coat.
If I saw anybody with a cloak walking down the street, I would call the police because they don't belong there.
No, absolutely. If you're wearing too large of a cloak, you're going to give off school shooter vibes.
Go ahead and head to the local Renaissance fair with that outfit, sir.
Yeah, why don't you take your aggressively large top hat, your cloak, and your beady little eyes
And your white eyes.
and head on down to the police station and report yourself. Because what we've got going on right there, this little burglar man that's not even a real person, he's a clip art. It was like a person that was like, okay, so listen, I'm a burglar and I'm looking for a logo. Looking for a logo that really shows how cool I am. I'm thinking something like Iron Man or like Captain America, something really cool. And the guy was very low budget. Probably designed the Ku Klux Klan's website also. Just for, just very base. He can do very basic things. And he's like, oh, trust me, I got something for you. You just give me a couple of weeks. He needed a couple of weeks to make this. To make this guy right here.
Does he have a face at all, or is it just eyes?
No. I mean, look at, why has he become the staple? Because he's on signs all over America.
I've never once seen a burglar that looks like that.
No, I haven't. Because it's almost like, is that his mouth? Oh, I get what it is.
I think he's holding his coat like this.
That's what I was just going to say. It's kind of abstract. Like, it is abstract.
Somebody says, "Hey, are you a burglar?" And he looks over like, and his beady eyes are staring right through you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just truly pitiful. But you know what I will say? I know what that means. I'm driving through a neighborhood and I see this cat. I know, hey, there's a lot of cops in this neighborhood. You better look out.
Look out.
A lot of cops and a lot of nosy parkers.
Wow.
Because he's a staple. Could you imagine the first guy that made this logo? He's just like, yeah, it's fucking good. It's good. Trust me. They're like, dude, Stu is up to something, man. He's been like working on this sketch. It's actually kind of spooky. He works at like a graphic design company.
I think it looks like like Dracula.
Sure. And like it's abstract because where is the rest of his face? There's no color change to decipher that's the end of the cloak and this little section on his face. You know, they're not, there's no contouring. It's not 3D. This is a 2D, two-dimensional burglar logo. You know, the burglars I know and love are these guys. The Home Alone burglars. Okay, I spelled burglar like Burgulars.
Burglars, they're there.
So these are the guys that I know. That's my burglar, okay? I don't know who your Jesus Christ is, but that's my burglar.
When I think of a burglar, I think of like just somebody in a ski mask carrying a black satchel to put all their stolen goods into.
Mm-hmm.
Not crowbars.
Oh, really? Crowbars just make me think of road rage. Like, I feel like I heard one story one time. You know, it was like an urban legend. It was like they're like, man, this one guy got so mad on the road. He stopped his car and ran out with a crowbar. So crowbars are terrifying. What do you even use a crowbar for?
Get a nail out of a piece of wood.
Oh, I could do that.
What are they for?
Oh, we got to clap.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
Crowbars are for crowing things off.
Oh, boy, I'm pretty busy this weekend. I've got crowing off a lot of stuff. What is a crowbar for? A small, flattish iron bar used in the same way as a crowbar. Okay, that doesn't help. That was them defining a pry bar. This feels like I am somebody that's trying to pretend to my family that I know how tools work. Like, I'm going to visit them for the holidays, and they're always like, oh, dude, Kevin's just a really weenie guy. He's just always been weenie. And I'm like trying to impress my like new stepdad or something and show up and be like, oh, yeah, I know how tools work. You can trust me. What would you use a crowbar for? Okay.
Open nailed wooden crates.
So a pallet. Where I come from, we call a nailed wooden crate a pallet. Look at that. That's a pallet. That's a pallet if I've ever seen one. Did you call it a pallet when you would have sleepovers?
Yes. Make a pallet on the floor. I don't know how we slept like that as kids on the hard ass floor.
Oh, I don't either. I've like laid.
Two blankets was not going to make it soft.
No. I was always a little picky. I would always kind of be like, we really need to make this thing good. We
need a mattress.
I'm not laying on this shitty carpet that your mom put in this basement because they literally were like, oh, that's the kids area. And they put the worst carpet in the entire house down there.
Just a piece of carpet that they found.
I'm not laying on that. I need some support.
Even as a kid, I would do it, but I'd be like, oh, God, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah, you'd wake up in the morning and be like,
Oh, God, my fucking back. I'm 8 years old and my back is broken.
I'm 8 years old and I think I have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, it was fun, though, but shit. Couldn't wait to get home to your own bed.
I'm going to be honest. I don't remember like my bed being comfortable when I was a child.
My bed was so comfortable that I had it for many years.
I like my bed now. Like it's nice and soft, but still a bit firm. It's a little too high up. That's my only issue with my bed now. But that's because of the bed frame.
Beds nowadays are very high. At hotels, my God, I need a stepping stool to get in it.
You call down to the front desk like, hey, could you get somebody down here to give me a lift?
Could you get me a stepping stool?
They're like, oh, great. We'll send a taxi right up. No. I mean, physically, I need to be pushed onto this bed.
Could you send a couple of strong-armed people up here?
Yeah, my bed is like too high right now. It's just too high. But I can't do anything about it because I don't have enough storage in the bedroom. It's like one of those bed frames that has drawers on it.
Yeah.
On both sides. You know, I need those drawers.
Do you have to take a running jump to get on it?
Dude, the dogs do.
Bo can get up there?
Oh, yeah, dude. And they like to be on the rug that's in the bedroom so that they can kind of have
a pallet?
Yeah. No. They lay on that one, but they're not like excited about it. Oh, yeah. When Bo jumps on there, I'll have to send you a video of it because he's like looking up like, and then he's just like, flies right onto it.
I can't believe he gets up there.
Oh, yeah. He gets up there. Simba gets up there. It's getting harder for Simba because, I mean, he's almost 10.
Oh, Simba.
I can tell that his little bones are getting a little heavier just by the way that when he'll lay down on the ground, it's not a smooth move anymore. You know what I mean? It used to be a nice, smooth move that was like almost cool. Like he would literally be laying down on the ground like looking sexy, you know, like he's like modeling on top of a car. And now it's like a stretch and then it's like a plop. There is a plop.
Oh,
he plops.
Simba.
He plops. And he'll do a grunt too. It'll be like
he's an old man.
Yeah.
Simba's an old man.
I feel like I've been getting closer with the dogs lately. I don't know how to explain it. It's very odd because I'm like, sometimes I look at Simba and I'm like, I cannot believe that we live together. You're a deer. He's a big deer living in my house. And then Bo too. I mean, but I feel like we've like had a nice little bond lately. I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, have you ever had that with an animal where you're like, you feel like you're just kind of getting on another level?
Yeah.
Because I feel that way with both of the dogs.
Oh.
Because we know I hated Bo when he first came around. I hated him.
Because he had stinky breath.
I didn't want him.
Oh.
I didn't want him. He grossed me out.
And now you love him?
Well, he grossed me out because it was just like, all you know, puggles have those like... all those disgusting sounds.
Yes.
That are, they reminded me of my friend, Bo reminded me of my friend's dad in middle school. We were friends for like one summer, you know, casual thing. We both had families we needed to get back to. You know,
it was fun for the summer.
It was fun for the summer. We experimented.
Did you ever have a pallet at their house?
No, slept in a bed.
Okay.
So, you know, we experimented. We learned about life and love that summer. And her dad was a very large man and a very loud man. Everything he did. And we would just die laughing because he would fall asleep anywhere. Anywhere. And he would just be breathing so unbelievably hard. when he would fall
You
asleep.
guys are mean.
Oh, dude. He knew it too. He's like, oh, God, did I fall asleep? He would say that when he woke up. Oh, God, did I fall asleep?
Have you been in touch with this family?
I haven't. But you know what? I'll respect somebody that screams, oh, God, did I fall asleep? Over someone that pretends like they weren't sleeping.
No, I just closed my eyes.
I've done a little bit of both. I've definitely lied and been like, I'm not sleeping. What? Like, I'll start nodding off. I'll start nodding off while Rafe and I are watching a movie, and I'm like, I'm into it. But that's the thing with me. I can be awake one moment and then just passed out
That's true.
so quickly.
You fell asleep at the comedy club one night.
Yeah, I did. That was when I was really sick, too, though.
That's true. You had the antibiotic reaction.
Yeah, I was just sitting there laying with my arms crossed. What'd Chelsea tell me? Well, listen, you're good, like Amber, but she would never pull that kind of number. Amber would never pull that kind of number, falling asleep. And I'm like, you're right. My bones were hurting, my body. I was just laying there, and it was like, next thing I know, I drifted off.
I drifted off.
I just drifted off. I'm imagining a paradise, me on a beach. I'm drifted off. I'm smelling actual sea salt, whether it was salt from the ocean or salt from cooking. I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
I just drifted off.
I can't fall asleep like that.
A lot of people can't.
Okay. I can fall asleep on an airplane. As soon as it takes off, baby, I'm out.
Yeah, you're done for.
I'm done for.
Rafe is such a light sleeper, and since I gained weight, like I started snoring. We've talked about that. He's gotten to the point where he's like, I slept on the couch last night, and he slept in the bed because he's like, Tina, I can't sleep because of your snoring. He's like, I literally can't. He'll like wake up if we're in bed, and then he'll go sleep on the couch, and it's like, have you heard yourself snore?
Does he take a CPAP in there?
No, he hasn't been wearing it as much lately. He hasn't worn it for probably a little while because it got a little better, I think, since he got that deviated septum surgery to try to fix the sleep apnea stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's lost a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been better. I was asking my friend who's a doctor yesterday, I'm like, I have an honest question for you. Do you think that if I lose weight, that I will that I'll stop snoring? Or am I just a fucking snorer forever now? Is that my life? Am I a snoring guy? Because it's bad. You've heard my snore. It's not good.
Mine's bad too.
Yeah. But yours is like, yeah, mine's constant. I feel like I recorded myself last night just because I was scared and I just want to hear it. And I'm like still getting over a cold right now, so I'm congested. So that like double makes it worse. It's like, but yeah, I mean, I'm like, dude, I'm going to start giving you fucking sleeping pills, Rafe. Number one, you just need to live a little. Just fall asleep, brother.
Fall asleep to the comforting sounds of my snoring.
Why can you not fall asleep to this? It's amazing. I want to see what we had going on last night because I have the Pillow app. And doesn't it only record sounds?
Yes. Well, the one I have is called Sleep App. The Sleep App, I think. Or Dream or something.
I went to bed at 2:50. Audio. 98 audio things.
98 instances.
Pillow has detected an unusually large amount of deep sleep. Is this correct? I'm like, I don't know. Probably is right, but I didn't have it on my on the couch. I had it up on the armchair.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say not sure. So let's check out the audio. Just a couple. Just see what's going on. Not fun.
Just moving around.
That was a large cough. Still coughing. This is the cough I've had since I've had this cold. It is just
God.
like it is getting better because it was to the point that I was waking myself up in the middle of the night.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm sure like I heard a little child cough just like that yesterday. It's my job.
A little child.
And he coughed like that, and he looked me dead in my eyes and started coughing with his mouth open. And his mom literally, the second he starts coughing, took her hand and put it over his mouth. I was like, that's love, brother. Her raw hand.
Her raw eating hand.
Yeah, raw eating hand, holding her little baby. Well, because what happened is this little baby, this little child, was sitting in a chair, and I guess he moved and hurt his back, and he could not stop crying.
Oh.
He was sad, and he was such a cute kid. He was just sitting there in his little sweater vest, like his shoulders up too high, sitting there, and he was crying, and it was like sad. It was, it wasn't like an annoying cry.
Did you
it was
come
like,
over and comfort him?
Oh, yeah, I came over, and I was like,
baby.
I walked over to this little child, and I was like, come here, let me suck this out of you.
Let me hold you.
Like the guy in the Green Mile, remember? He has to suck it all out of people, the hurt and the harm. You don't.
I don't remember that part.
Popcorn Corner.
Which guy did that?
The main character. What's his name? He died recently. You'll recognize him. It's
Tom
not Tom
Hanks?
Hanks, I can tell you that. What was his name? Michael Clark Duncan. That's his name. I think he died last year.
Really?
Yeah.
He sucked the pain out of people?
Yeah. Oh no, he died in 2012. Wow. Massive heart attack. Because I guess it's just he was too strong. His heart was pumping overtime. I mean, look how sexy and strong he is, dude. He is hard. Like, look at this baby. He is just like, whoa. That's a level of ripped that I mean, we'll probably never know people that are that strong.
I mean, he's
we will.
Extremely strong.
Because we're going to be very famous and are very famous.
Extremely famous.
So I hope to meet The Rock one day, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think The Rock's as strong as Michael Clark Duncan.
No. Maybe the only person as strong as him is Beef Dog.
Yeah, Beef Dog 69 is the only person that's even close to as strong.
Very strong.
Is The Rock strong? Oh, stronger than John Cena. An IMDb list. John Cena is much more powerful than The Rock.
Oh, no. He's beaten loads of wrestlers and has even beaten The Undertaker.
And Rikishi. I'm looking forward to getting into wrestling someday. I think it'll be, how like elderly people get into bridge? Yeah. I don't think I'm doing that.
Or pinochle.
I do like cards. I love to play spades, but bridge, I don't think I want that. I want a story. I want something in my golden years that's really, I'm not just focusing on this game right then and there. I'm focusing on something that's not my body disintegrating.
What about Days of Our Lives?
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Bold and the Beautiful?
No.
All My Children.
Okay, so what's the guy's name from General Hospital? There's a guy from General Hospital that looks like Rafe. Steve Burton, there he is.
Isn't that the Karate Kid guy?
Is it? I don't think so.
My God, he does look just like
Dude,
Rafe.
isn't it creepy? That's Rafe.
I'm getting him mixed up with the Karate Kid guy.
No. So this is my boyfriend, Rafe. He just got fired from General Hospital for not getting vaccinated against COVID. This guy, Rafe, my partner, Steve Burton, has been on General Hospital for 25 years. That is almost as old as I am.
And
I turned 29 on Christmas. So when I was 4 years old and, being a savant,
right.
This guy was starting his career on General Hospital.
He tests positive too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he's gone. He's done.
Well, who are they going to replace him with?
Don't know. I don't know. He put like a video up on Instagram, but whatever. He wasn't an asshole about it or anything, but he did use the words like personal freedom. I'm like, guess what? I got the personal freedom to take a shit on your chest, sir.
Do you though?
No, probably not. I would probably be arrested. Maybe not arrested, but ridiculed.
And how would you even do it? You'd have to do it while he was sleeping.
Yeah. There's no way I could just do a drive-by shit on his chest. It would have to be a full spray, but it's like...
He'd have to be asleep.
He would have to be asleep. And, I mean...
He has very blue eyes, though.
Granted, I could get into his house because he's my partner. So, it would actually be really simple. How crazy is that, dude? They look so similar.
It's unreal.
Sorry, I know my snot is annoying.
Look at him standing there with his hands on his hips. Now you listen here.
What was his care? See, it's like that's how little I know.
I didn't watch the ones on ABC.
Oh, you didn't?
I watched NBC ones, Days of Our Lives.
I mean, I briefly remember watching Days of Our Lives. Is that the one with like the super rich family and everything?
The lady that got buried alive several times.
I mean, the commitment to be on a soap opera, to write a soap opera. Doesn't it play 5 days a week?
Yes.
Or is it 4?
5, and then Friday, it always pissed me off because it'd always be a fucking cliffhanger.
Oh, of course.
And it would drive me nuts.
I mean, this is intense. It's just so many episodes. So the writers, they just must be, people think like, oh, wow, this guy, Martin Scorsese, he wrote all these amazing movies. You need to start saying thanks to your soap writers. Because
they're churning that shit out.
That's commitment. I bet they can write that shit in their sleep, dude. They're just like, okay, so, because they can just come up with the craziest shit and it'll just be justified.
Right. Like a woman being buried alive.
Cool. We're burying her alive.
Again. Twice. People coming back from the dead.
15 craziest soap opera storylines ever. Okay. Marlena Evans turned into a jaguar.
That's the lady that got buried alive. Marlena.
So not only has she been buried alive, she has also turned into a jaguar. A jaguar. Look at that mullet. Borderline mullet she has there.
Shit.
Wow. Got possessed by the devil.
Yep.
Set fire to a church.
Yep.
Spoke in tongues.
Yep.
Was exorcised by her former husband.
Yep.
So her ex-husband is like, listen, baby, you're fucking crazy. You were crazy then and you're even crazier now. And I'm here to exorcise these demons.
I think her ex was John, who was a priest, maybe. I'm so confused. I can't remember. This was many years ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
there she is again.
Marlena, the Salem stalker, fake killed an entire town on Days of Our Lives. Oh, so she did it. Wow. Started offing her close friends. That is nuts. One woman turned another into a zombie on Passions. Never watched Passions.
Never watched that.
A princess went through a virtual Garden of Eden on Days of Our Lives.
Never saw that.
Days of Our Lives is getting pretty crazy. Erica Kane's aborted fetus came to life on All My Children.
Okay.
That is edgy.
That's dark.
I'm wondering who put money into that episode.
That's dark.
That is dark. Because, if a fetus is coming to life, it would literally just not have much to say. Because it's...
Let's skip that one.
Yep, I was just thinking that. Twins emerged from a spaceship on Days of Our Lives. Twins?
2 alien kids dubbed the Gemini twins.
These out-of-these-world teens could hardly speak at first, but they were really attractive. Oh, my God. I don't even... How do you say this person's name? Reva? Reva was cloned on Guiding Light. Cloned. Casey the alien visited New York on General Hospital.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Just like, I like that they just say, visited New York. It was like, fly me to the moon. This alien's just running around doing New York things.
The alien named Casey.
Oh, my God. A prince nearly froze the world on General Hospital. Oh, God. These are unreal. The Bold and the Beautiful. Sky fell into a volcano on The Young and the Restless. Do you understand how wealthy and privileged you have to be to even get near the rim of a volcano?
And then to fall in.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be so privileged.
And have access to possibly a helicopter to drop you down there.
To rappel you down. There's no way. You're not. When we were in Costa Rica, there was a volcano. You couldn't even get within, a few miles of it. There's no way.
Was it gurgling and rumbling?
Don't know. Couldn't hear it because we were that far away. Didn't even think about getting close to it. Ugh.
Sammy.
This is
unreal.
Truly unreal.
Well, that's why people watch them. Keeps them interested.
They love it.
What other TV program is a woman buried alive, turned into a jaguar, becomes possessed?
See, that's just a little too much for me because then I'm just going to start screaming at the TV like this couldn't happen.
It did on Days of Our Lives. True stories.
True stories. Well, I'm sending my love to Steve Burton, a.k.a. Rafe Williams. And
a.k.a. your partner, Rafe.
Yeah. His
oh, God.
His time on General Hospital. 25 years, man. That's a long time. It's a nice, not an even number, but it's a nice number that people like to celebrate. Because for some reason, people like to celebrate not every year when things happen necessarily, but...
I wonder if he'll get a retirement thing since he worked 25 years.
Severance package?
Yeah, that thing.
I think he's good. He probably has made so much money. Steve Burton income.
None of those are right. It says I'm a millionaire, so.
Does it really?
I think so.
What do I type in?
Libbie Higgins' net worth.
$400 million.
Is Libbie Higgins real? Is Libbie Higgins real?
How old is Libbie Higgins? Oh, they got your birthday right.
Look, what does Tina Dybal work? People are searching that.
People are Googling where I work. Oh, God. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Number one, that's fucking sad. It's like Tina Dybal, comedian. Where does she work? Okay, so Libbie Higgins is one of the richest YouTube stars. Do you have a Wikipedia page?
I don't know.
$400 million. Well, they got a good picture on there.
Right?
Yeah, dude. Pay up. This is so unbelievably wrong. Comedian whose November 2015 video "Woman Rages Over Extra McRib" featuring her character Charlene. Nope. Went viral. Before fame. Oh. Okay. They got a few of these things right. She filmed a YouTube video as Aunt Claudette during a visit by Larry Flint to St. Louis that featured him in the background.
Really?
He was just rolling out of the store.
Was that an accident, or did you know he was in there?
I knew he was in there, so I was just
How did you know he was in there?
Because he was there signing autographs and stuff. So I was like, just started filming, and I'm like, if he happens to come out, just keep filming. And he came rolling out in that golden wheelchair.
Golden wheelchair. Man. What a man, what a man, what a man.
What a money good man.
Randy, is that camera that's on me recording? I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, Daddy.
Damn, Daddy, he told you.
I think I'm just used to seeing it the other way. Oh, boy.
Now Randy doesn't have to take the cameras down.
No, I know.
That's so nice.
He's got a good setup in here. Well, and it seems to me like, because I walked into his home today and I was like, he cleaned because it looks nice in here.
Well, he had Thanksgiving.
He had Thanksgiving, and also, he moved those things. I would like to have seen him moving things, because when I rearrange a lot of stuff, I usually do it in a fit of rage.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting down, I'm calm one moment, and then the next I'm quite hysterical.
Right.
Like, I'm like, nope, we need to get this cleaned up. This needs to be fixed. We got to be done with this. I wonder if Randy rearranged the cameras in a fit of rage. He nodded his head
he said yes.
It was a happy accident. Like I was telling you before, I figured out you could turn them upside down and they will still record. Yeah, so I had an idea, and I cleaned some shit up.
And he did it. And look at us now.
Look at us now.
The whole living room is...
Well, we're stepping up, because now this has a cool angle to it. You know, it's like above. It's going to like really accentuate, our faces, instead of like doing that kind of downward dog angle where it's like getting our chins. So we got fancy stuff here. Randy, how was your Thanksgiving that you hosted? What kind of food did you have? Would you give us the lowdown? I'd like to hear everybody's meals that they had on Thanksgiving.
We ordered Papa John's.
Really?
No, man, I cooked a fucking turkey.
Oh, you cooked a turkey?
Yeah, it was only my second time, and I left the bag inside the turkey again for the second time, and it didn't cook properly. Like, the front half cooked, but the back half didn't.
Oh, my God. What do you mean you left the bag inside the turkey?
There's a bag of, like, stuff in there, I guess, like the gizzards and all the
yeah.
from the... But my daughter's a butcher. She saved the day.
She saved the day. That's good.
We had bomb ass.
Dad!
Yeah, she's like, dude, you did it again. Because I did it last time. Yeah,
You ruined Thanksgiving again.
Yeah. Well, fuck you. I provided the house, kids.
That is hilarious. That's like Randy's thing every year. They're like, come on, Dad, grab the bag out of the turkey with all of its body parts.
And then Randy goes, just shrugs his shoulders.
By that time, I was pretty buzzed on red wine, though, so
He didn't give a F.
I didn't give an F.
He did give one F. What else did you have? Just turkey? What were your sides? Give me the lowdown.
We had some bomb-ass mac and cheese, French-style green beans, some bomb-ass mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuffing, crescent rolls.
Damn.
Deviled eggs.
Yes. I love deviled eggs.
There's some in the fridge. You can have some.
Are they really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to just plop a couple of those babies in my mouth right when we're done with this.
Hey, and about a half a bottle of red wine.
Damn.
Wow. What sides did you have at your Thanksgiving, Libbie?
I didn't eat on Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't eat on Thanksgiving.
Why?
Just not hungry.
You didn't want to have anything?
Just didn't eat.
Okay. All righty.
We didn't really have. Some lady brought some stuff to my sister's house, like Meals on Wheels. It felt like. I go, "Are you Meals on Wheels?" My sister didn't really cook, so that's fine.
Cool. All righty.
What'd you eat?
Well, with $400 million, you should have bought a fucking Denny's and fed everybody.
That's true. I just wasn't hungry. I've been having diarrhea and stuff, so.
Why?
Who knows? Because my body is insane.
Are you going to go to the doc about it? Because
No.
it's pretty out of character for you.
To have diarrhea?
Yeah.
No, it
This
ain't.
much.
No, it ain't.
Okay. All righty. Cool. So my Thanksgiving, I had turkey.
Wait, where were y'all?
And we were at my place. Rafe bought a boar's head turkey that was like already cooked.
Ooh, nice.
You just have to warm it up nice and easy. It was a nice little circular oval slab.
Oh.
And so we cooked that in the oven. And that was nice. Didn't have to do too much with it. Did Hawaii.
That's the way to go right there.
Oh, God, it was great. I just put it in one of those little aluminum foil tins. I bought various tins from Walmart.
Right.
Just so, didn't have to dirty up our dishes and all of that. So it was just a lot more simple to just use the tins.
Right.
And then I bought some Thanksgiving themed paper plates so that we could use those. Unfortunately, it only came in a pack of 8. And if you know how we eat on Thanksgiving, you got to double-decker layer those plates. We're not just having... We should have used real plates because we were loading those bitches up so heavy that you're trying to carry it and it dips. So we had a double load. So technically, I only had 4 plates.
Right.
That's just how it was. Only 4 plates. But, I wasn't going to buy 2 packs of plates at Walmart.
What made them Thanksgiving themed? Did they say Happy Turkey Day?
They did not. They had a pumpkin on them, some kind of black and white plaid on them, a pumpkin, and then I do not believe there was a turkey on it. I do not believe there was.
Maybe was it Halloween themed?
I just want to see if it'll pop up. Oh, here they are. Found them. So those right there, and the brand name of these is Way to Celebrate! ! So I bought these at Walmart. It was $1.98, and it was an 8 quart.
8 count.
8. I knew it was count.
I just love the gingham on the outside.
I knew that CT meant count. Okay, so I don't ever, I knew that's what it meant. I didn't think it meant circuit. So I didn't think that meant circuit court. Okay?
Circuit court.
When I buy things that say CT, I'm not fucking kidding you every time I say circuit court in my head.
Why?
I don't know. It just happened. CT.
Can we read the reviews about these plates?
Absolutely.
please?
So yeah, these are the plates that I bought. And hold on a second. What did you call the plaid on the outside?
Gingham.
What's gingham mean?
It's that cross-hatch pattern.
Interesting. That's not plaid.
I mean, I guess I don't know what the difference between plaid and...
I actually like the gingham. That's really nice. So here's kind of a little spread that they had, kind of an example that you could have had at your home right here with some nice brown, reddish.
Pass the pie,
Yep.
one of the dessert plates says.
Yeah. So I did see those and I didn't buy those. I mean, I saw all of these there, which is really great. So bought these guys. And here's a diameter, kind of a measurement
10
for
by
the
12.
plates. 10 inches by 12 inches.
That's a good
So 12
size.
inches is a foot, for those of you that don't know. It's 1 foot.
That's a large plate.
So it was a nice plate. But again, I do wish I bought 2 packs, but I didn't.
And it's okay.
No big deal. So
you could have put the paper plate on a real plate, and then you wouldn't have to wash the real plate.
I could have done that, and that would have actually been a really excellent idea. And thank you
would have added sturdiness to the plate.
Thank you so much for suggesting that, because that's honestly what I'm going to do from here on out.
Do it on Christmas.
Yeah. So there we go. That's a plate. And I mean, I would say that that's Thanksgiving, don't you?
Yes.
So it's a way to celebrate Harvest Pumpkin Thanksgiving oval plates, 8 circuit court. So
circuit court.
Now let's look at the reviews. See all reviews. These plates have gotten a 4.8 out of 5 stars on Walmart.com.
What kind of psychopath does a review on a paper plate?
You have literally got to be sick.
You've literally got to be an elderly person.
You have nothing else to do. Because if I was reviewing something I'm throwing away, it's like you're throwing this away.
Right. You can't wash them.
I'm not washing it. I'm not composting it. I'm using it once and throwing it away. And that's it.
That's all there is to it.
It's like, can you imagine somebody reviewing a styrofoam plate? It's like, yeah, they're awful. Everybody knows they're bad. Oh, this styrofoam plate didn't hold up to what I wanted.
The fact that there's a 3-star review and 5 10-star or 10 5-star reviews. Someone sat there and thought, no, I'm going to give these 3 stars.
Well, and unfortunately, that one 3-star review brought this
whole thing down.
Whole rating, which could have been 5 out of 5.
Right.
Brought it down to a 4.8. Still trustworthy. 11 reviews. That's 11 people that took the time out of their day.
We appreciate them.
So thank you guys so much for reviewing these. Maybe I'll hop on there and write a review.
They're sturdy.
So let's do the most recent, newest to oldest, just so we can kind of see how they've improved. Okay, so 11/3/2021, 5 stars. Wow. I cannot see how great these are. Okay.
Alrighty.
These are so thick and big. I always hate how tiny festive plates are, especially because of Thanksgiving. We love to pile a little bit of everything on our plates, and just walking to my table with 2 plates is no fun. Thank you, Mommy Milk.
Mommy Milk.
That's their username, Mommy Milk.
Incentivized review, which means they got some kind of payment.
So maybe they got 16 circuit court plates instead of 8.
Maybe.
Regardless, this review was a little hard for me to follow.
Yeah, I cannot see how great. Maybe they meant to say, I cannot say how great these are.
They did. And that's all. They had a lot of mistakes here. We love to pile a little bit of everything on our plates, and just walking to my table with 2 plates is no fun. Okay, great. Totally understood that. Okay, next one. 3 stars. Here's the 3 stars. Gorgeous, but flimsy. The print on the plate is gorgeous. It is bold and bright. The paper material is very lightweight. This is a big oval plate, and it can hold a lot. If the plate is on the table and you pass around the food, it will be fine. If you do more of a buffet style, 2 plates stacked on top of each other will be your best bet for durability. I'm going to be honest. I agree with this review. That's exactly how I felt about these. So we did more of a buffet style at my home. And I just like that they gave us a couple of options. So if the plate's on the table and you're passing around the food, kind of doing an assembly line, like, great. Can somebody pass me the stuffing? Mm-hmm. You're going to be good.
Right.
Now the buffet style, which is correct, is a little hard. And that is Jane. Thanks, Jane.
I'd like to read the one that says big old sturdy paper plate.
Yep. Hit it.
This one's a 5-star. It's the title is Big Old Sturdy paper plate, a.k.a. platters.
Boom.
These plates are going to make the perfect platters or Big Daddy plate. LOL. I'm in love with the whole fall paper good like this year.
Okay.
They are thick and big and look and feel like they can hold a big plate of turkey and fixins. And their name is I Collect Money. Another incentivized review.
So I am really loving how a lot of people on these reviews so far are just like, oh, it's thick and big and sturdy and hard and yummy. Like they're
getting into it.
That's a good one. I like that. I love that they called it or Big Daddy plate and capitalized LOL.
LOL.
Super great. Like that one. Oh boy. So here's one that this is a really nice one. The way to celebrate Harvest Pumpkin, the Thanksgiving oval paper plates are beautiful. They will be one of the highlights of our Thanksgiving celebrations.
Wow.
That is really a bold statement.
Not the family gathering.
Not the moments shared between all of you. Not getting to see your new grandbaby walk for the first time.
Because you haven't seen him for years because of COVID.
Not sitting down, watching Christmas Vacation or doing whatever you do on Thanksgiving that's a tradition. You think people are going to walk away from your Thanksgiving that you hosted saying, wow, I mean, I'm so glad that we got to see Aunt Debbie and Uncle John, but those plates those plates, though.
Those paper plates, though.
I think I'm going to leave a review that just says those plates, though. And that's all I'm going to write. 5 stars, 4 stars, those plates, though. Man. Okay. Oh, here's one. This is good. 5 stars. This will be the last one we read. This design makes me want Thanksgiving now.
Because this was written in September.
Mm-hmm. They bought early. September 29th, 2021.
They were ready.
So they saw these and already knew what was going on. Cute, 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 cute design. I absolutely love this design. I can't wait to put everything together and see it all work. All the plates I received in this fall Thanksgiving line have been surprising sturdy. I'm beyond happy with it all. Nick. So, I mean, these are definitely some sort of bloggers. I would assume people that wear a lot of headbands, people that wear a lot of bows, things like that. Those were pretty much all incentivized reviews. So I can't wait to get on there and be the first non-incentivized review.
Right.
Because I will be doing that.
Would you give it 5 stars?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think. No, but I'm going to give it 4 because I've had a paper plate before. Have you ever had one of those paper plates that are so thick? Like you could bust somebody up on their head with it.
It's called like Chinette or something.
Is that it? Yeah. Those are the Mac Daddy of paper plates.
But as you see, they don't have a very nice design. It's just white.
Nope. And
Just
I mean,
white.
Do I want the design? Yeah. I don't want to look at my plate afterwards and see all of the sauces and all of the things on there and have it look like, like I'm living in some kind of crackhead den.
Yeah.
Because
you definitely want a design. Because like the person said, that's what you're going to remember about your Thanksgiving is the paper plate. Do I just want to remember a plain white plate? No. I want to remember a paper plate that has a pumpkin on it.
Sure, but then
maybe some corn stalks.
This is the tough part, though. When I was younger, my little brother walked to the table with spaghetti on his plate, on a actual dinner plate, China dinner plate, walking so quick, he lost his balance, and all of his spaghetti fell off of his plate and onto the floor. You might have one of these kind of happy accidents.
How angry was Svetlana?
With some of these plates. Everybody laughed so hard.
And did he cry?
I think so.
Oh, poor fella.
So, I mean, yeah, you just...
Well, I don't want any paper plates that don't say Happy Turkey Day or Gobble Gobble. I just don't.
Yeah, I should have gotten... I almost went with the give thanks
Mm-hmm.
I almost did, but the font was too off-putting for me. I did. I was close. I was going to get these. And I got the oval because I like the oval more than a circle.
Right.
Because that is a good plate. Lot of surface area to be using.
Right.
So I did almost get this guy right here because there were the really cute pumpkins on there and a few leaves and different leaves. So we've got maple leaves here. We have tree leaves,
Other
various
trees.
tree leaves here.
And it's also 8 circuit court, which is good.
8 circuit court. It's the exact same brand of the ones that I did end up going with. But just the font. It was just a bit off-putting to me. I didn't like it. Had a bit too much Ray Dunn vibes for me. So I just...
2 different fonts, too.
Yeah. 2 different fonts that really doesn't add much to it.
Mm-mm.
You know? And part of me is wondering, like, why'd you capitalize the G and then capitalize all of the bottom? I think if you're going to do 2 different fonts, one in all capital and one regular, I say you do the give in all lowercase, actually.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. But, you know.
It's a mess.
Hey, who am I?
Just covered up with some stuffing.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I mean, I think those plates would have been fine. If that was the only option left, I would have purchased these plates. But
It's
you know.
really beautiful.
So, way to celebrate. I think we did yeah. Oh, but I made Hawaiian bread stuffing. That's the one thing. I think that was my banger this year.
Was it delicious?
It was unbelievably good.
Oh, God, it sounds good.
That was my banger. That was the number 1 top dog. So, yeah. Did I have a good Thanksgiving? I don't know.
Did you give thanks?
Oh, I gave thanks.
Same.
I gave thanks. Woke up in the morning, took a piss and washed my hands, took a knee and thanked the man, and then I got back to the money.
That's all you can do.
Got back to the money, brother. That's what I did. I had to work a double yesterday, so the day after Thanksgiving, and boy howdy, it was wild. So busy.
People in and out of there.
So busy, so crazy. Some guy came in to get his to-go order or whatever. And we have a phone that we text people and let them know, hey, your order's ready. And this guy walks in, says, I think this is my order over here. And by the way, I texted 3 times. Texted at 5:35, 5:41, and 5:47. Okay? Texted 3 times. 3 times. And then he walked out. And we all just looked at him and go, okay. He was upset.
Was that his food?
Oh, yeah, it was his food, and it's fine. But it's like, sir, you are not giving thanks. Okay?
I mean, we just had Thanksgiving, dude. Calm down.
Yesterday, you're picking up chili. You're picking up fucking chili, brother. And you're losing your goddamn fucking mind about it.
Go get a can of Armor chili, bruh.
You got to fucking take a breath, man. Take a breath. Because I don't have time for that. How can you have, I just don't get how you can treat people like that, especially like on a day like that. It's like in his mind, he didn't even think like, oh, maybe they've been really busy all day long because of like the holidays.
No, he's very self-absorbed.
Self-absorbed guy wearing a aggressively large blue hoodie and track pants that look like he'd had them for 12 plus years. So why don't you take those track pants and shove them up your own ass?
Well, we got to get out of here. We got stuff to do.
We got stuff to do. We're going to take portraits.
We're going to take some portraits.
Taking portraits at JCPenney. So that's going to be good. Y'all will see those hopefully in the next few weeks. I don't know how long it takes to get stuff back from JCPenney. I would imagine it could be anywhere from 2 days to 3 years.
Well, when Chelsea and I went, it was later that day. They sent us a link to all of our portraits.
Great. And did you guys bond with the people when you were there? Like, I've never gotten my portraits done at JCPenney. And if I did, it was when I was a young buck. So I'm kind of wondering, like, what's the vibe? You know, all of it. Can you give me a lowdown?
Well, she couldn't really figure it out because we were dressed up as Crystal and Tammy. So that was the first thing. And we wanted to do somewhere we were looking for Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
So she got out the chalkboard and wrote on there, looking for Rodney for us. And we each held a little chalkboard.
Oh, that's really
so maybe
nice.
each one of us can hold a chalkboard that says Slop, and then someone else holds one that says City.
That would be really nice. You think they've got how long did they let you stay?
I think we were in there about a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
They put like a couple plants by us.
This sounds really nice.
It was really very, very nice.
And did you explain to the photographer that you're a comedian?
No.
Not at all.
No.
You guys just both said, hey, we need these pictures looking for Rodney. Did she know who you guys were?
No.
Not at all.
Didn't understand what looking for Rodney was. Didn't understand.
Did she ask?
She just seemed very confused.
What kind of godless photographer do you have to be?
She was very young.
I mean, but that's just crazy to me that she's not asking anything. You know what I mean? You'd think it's like if you go and get your hair cut and they don't ask you how you are or about a job or anything the whole time and they just sit there in silence, don't you think?
She was focused.
She was like,
she met all of our needs, but did not quite understand.
I'm really excited. So I think today I'm going to not say, I'm going to just walk in, head held high, let her know what we need, what we're looking for. Are you going to ask for the chalkboard?
Oh, sure. I'll ask for the
So
chalkboard.
did you, okay, but I mean, how did you get the chalkboard? Did you say,
It was her idea.
did you say, we're looking for Rodney?
We said, yeah, we were looking for Rodney. I think she asked if we wanted the chalkboard, and she said, what would you like to say? Looking for Rodney. There's 3 chalkboards.
Fuck you.
So
That's what we wanted to say. They probably can't photograph
they
anything
probably
with the
won't
word
do
fuck.
that.
And that's fine. I understand that. You know, it's your business, your policy. If you don't want curse words on there, great. Fine.
So,
Well,
yeah, it's going to be nice.
I'm really excited for this experience. Maybe we can grab some lunch or something afterwards.
Maybe.
You know, we'll see. All right, honeys. Well, this was another episode of Slop City Podcast.
Yeah.
With your hosts, Tina Dybal.
And Libbie.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bleep that out? I just said my legal name. Yep. What an idiot.
Unreal.
Oh, ow. Ooh.
And this was an episode of Slop City Podcast with your hosts, Tina Dybal.
And Libbie Higgins.
Thank you so much for spending your morning, your evening, your day, whatever it is with us. So
We are truly blessed.
truly blessed. Make sure to give thanks to everybody that you see around this holiday season. Because
Make sure you give a good review on your paper plates that you use.
if you're using any kind of paper plates, paper silverware, paper straws, don't do those because those are the worst.
Oh,
Whatever you're using, just make sure to leave a review.
it's important.
Leave a review for our podcast, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
Yeah, leave a review for the podcast. Comment things only if they're nice things. Only if they're mean, stop watching the video. Just stop watching it.
Just go elsewhere.
We don't care. Any input you're attempting to give us, we don't care.
If you're going to be mean to one person, that's being mean to all of us because this is a group project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking moron.
So if you ain't got something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay?
Just like the Lord said.
Just stop watching it. I have never watched a movie, thought it was awful, and then went online and reviewed it. You just didn't like the movie, and that is okay. You have that right. As an American, as an immigrant, as a refugee, as a human.
As a human.
You don't have to like it. Okay?
But what you do have to do is be kind.
Be nice. Just be nice, okay? Unless you're that guy from the Raiders that has the horrible haircut. That's a time when you can tell somebody like, no, don't do that. Let him. He likes it. It makes him happy. So don't say anything at all. Okay.
He likes his bowl haircut.
You can laugh about it. I'm not saying you can't laugh about it. But if someone likes something and what they're doing, you just keep on keeping on and supporting them. All right, brothers.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. Give thanks. Prayers going up. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in. Love you. Bye-bye. And cut. Man, that fart was grody. Ranch!